Hi friends, I'm sharing how to make the mask, the homemade mask using cloth. So for that I'm having a pattern which is this paper, which is this side is measuring 9 inches and this side is measuring 8 inches. So 9 inches by 8 inches, cut this as a rectangular piece and use this as the measurement. Based on this pattern, I've cut two pieces of fabric. Both the pieces are of different color. This will help you to identify which one is the back side and which one is the front side. You don't want to wear the front side to the back later on, so that's why it's good to have two colors. The next step is to stitch these two cloths together. So I started on from here and I went like this only until here. I have left around 2.5 inches of gap here. This I will use to turn it around. Before turning it around, I will cut these corners so that it's easy for me to turn it around. I'll show you now. So I have cut these corners, not cutting the stitch, just the corners so that it's easy to turn it around inside out. So from here I'm going to pull all of the cloth from this side. So I've turned it around. You can see the opening has moved to this side because now the right side is up. If the corners are not properly turned out, then just use these scissors and like do like this and it will come out. Now I'm going to make a top stitch around here. This portion I've just folded it inside, and when I do the top stitch, these two will be joined also. Then the whole thing I will do a top stitch. So this is how it looks after doing the top stitch. So this side is also attached. Now I'm going to just do like this and give it some 3 frills of around 1/2 inch each. The bottom portion will have a little bigger area, but the top portion will have a little less area. I will do that and then I will stitch on the sides once again. It's not recommended to pin the frills because that's going to puncture the cloth, and then the whole purpose of acting it as a filter will not work. So I'm not pinning it. I just folded it and I just pressed it with my nails. So this is the amount of folding that I have done. It's almost like around 3/4 of an inch. And now I'm going to stitch here and here, here and here. And while doing that, I'm going to add these elastic bands. This measure around 6 inches. You can have it even at like 5.5 inches length. I'm going to attach it like this while I'm sewing it. First, I will measure around 6 inches length. Okay, this is at 6 inches. So I cut 6 inches piece. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this. This has some lines. So what I am seeing is I am taking around 3 mm measurement. So this I'm going to cut throughout on. I have some lines on this. So I'm using those lines as guide marks. So I cut this all the way to the end and that's it. Okay, so this is my this is what I will use for the, this works very well. This is very stretchy. So I have done one side and I made one stitch. Here when I was joining the elastic, I kept almost like 1/2 inch inside, and then I went once, twice and thrice. So 3 times I already stitched here the elastic so that it doesn't move or tear off. And then all these have folded and stitched. This is how it looks from the back side. Now I'm going to stitch one more time, leaving around a 1/4 inch of gap. I'm going to go another straight line until here, and here I'm going to do 3 times so that the elastic is there, and then this will also stay more firm if I go another round. I'm going to do the same thing over this side. This is the second round in a 1/4 inch distance, and this is how it looks from the back side. So this elastic is attached like 6 times in these 2 stitches here because I've gone 3 times over. So it's all ready. Now I will go ahead and iron this First I'll iron from the back side. I discovered that that's how it works better. First I'll iron from back side and then I'll iron it from the front side. All done. Okay.